is January, I was going to say July. Today is January 8th, and we are painting or drawing a simple meal today. So I'm going to open my page. I really wanted to draw a gathering of a simple meal, so I may change my image that I've popped in the Padlet. Let's just grab you guys. I need to turn the volume down. Sorry, my printer this morning was going a bit crazy. I asked it to print a confirmation of the Royal Academy of Arts summer exhibition tickets, which I just purchased this morning because it coincides with going over to Italy and my Italy retreat. Hi, Nanette. And so I bought 2 tickets, one for my sister and one for myself, and I got it to print it out, and it printed literally like 20 pages of nothing, like just little numbers. So I'm not sure what's happening with it. So I have to, that may be something that my husband will be looking into later. All right, so simple meal. The image is from Italy, and it is, look at my table, it just, everything comes in. My table just grows with materials. I need to do what I said I was going to do yesterday. I went to the Artist Toolbox, the Artist Way, by Julia Cameron. They have meets every, well, they have sessions every morning, but I just went to the startup because I want to start doing morning pages again. And it doesn't necessarily have to be morning pages, but I'd like to try. Hi Amy, hi C. Anyway, one of my things was to clean up my workspace before I go to bed, and that didn't happen yesterday. But I mean, you know, things happen. Okay, so I'm gonna just open the Padlet up. I know that everybody has put lots of wonderful pictures. So, and I do love the one that Patricia put of her son. And there are some really good ones, like Anne's put a beautiful capriccia salad, and then we have a delicious, that looks like breakfast, although I don't do sweet for breakfast. Teresa did I need to, it said, why does it give a warning? That looks really good too. Food from Sicily. Hippo put her porridge, chocolate banana, apple chopped and cooked with cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, nutmeg and dried fruits. That looks delicious. I do like porridge. Julia put, man, they flag posts if they look like they contain alcohol. Isn't that funny? This one looks delicious. Summer bruschetta in Sicilia. Are they both from Sicily? They are both from Sicily. You guys need to get together. Heike did a picnic, which looks fantastic, by the lake. Patricia has Thanksgiving. That doesn't look too simple, Patty. And then she also, here, this post may contain content relating to alcohol. Isn't that crazy? That's silly. Hang on, that's not Christopher. Who's that? Turkey sandwich, and I put the ravioli. So, I mean, I'm going to do the ravioli, and I think I may use my color pencils because I was enjoying them yesterday in my class. Good morning. Did I say good morning, Meryl? So this is what I'm going to do, and then I will find a quote. I'm not very organized this morning. I apologize. So these are the pencil crayons that I'm going to be using, the Woomers. They are fantastic, and they do remind me of Prismacolors. And I've never had like a big set. Well, I did a long time ago, but not a double set as big as this. I just wanted to show you some tins that I guess my mum likes tins as well. So this is an old Altoids box made in Great Britain, and it even has the paper still in, which is great. No mints are in there. I'm not sure the date of this one, but it's feeling a little rough on the top. So these are going to be made into little paint sets eventually. I was talking to somebody about licorice the other day, and if you know these, then you know these. They are, there's none in here, but this is also a great little size tin for paints. And then this one, so these are two brands. I'm not sure if they're both, maybe one is Swedish and one is Danish. I don't have my glasses on. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Does it say? It doesn't say made in Denmark. Le Creux. I think I would have to look it up. Oh, hang on here. Made in Sweden. These are the Swedish ones, and I think the Gajol, which are the Danish ones. But they usually come in a little paper packet. So I haven't seen this tin before, so that's a different tin. So I brought tins back from England. How do you add paint to those little tins? Oh, so you can buy the little half pans or the pans, like the watercolor pans. I don't know if I have them. Let's have a look. I may have some in here. Oh, here. So you can buy these, Nanette, empty, and then you can fill them if you have tubes of, so you can either stick them down or put little magnets underneath them, and then you can make your little to-go palette. So this one probably I could fit, I could probably fit maybe 6 and then 2 this way. Yeah, because that would fit one like that, and then I could fit 2 this way. So 8 I could fit in this one. Bonjour hippo. All right, I'm going to get started. Is everybody drawing and painting a simple meal? Oh yeah, they definitely would fit. And you could even do like in the Altoids, you could do, you know, the Kuretake pans, you could do maybe 3 pans in there, like the larger pans. That would be good as well. And I did find another tin recently, actually. So I know that Margot Kent, she actually fills the tins with, and maybe that's a month that we can do together, fill the tins with little drawings and paintings. I just bought these mints for the tin. I threw away the mints because I don't really like sweets. But it smells so good. It smells like cotton candy. Oh, so good. I do like the smell of sweets, but I don't like the taste of them. So this one is exactly the same size as the Altoids mints. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. I mean, they'll get old eventually. It's also a nice idea to like put a little sewing kit in it. If you're traveling and stuff like that, you could put some thread. And are we allowed to take needles on the plane? And I think you can take scissors, but they have to be a certain short, like less than 2.5 inches or something like that, I think. And then it says, I see tons all the time and want to buy them for paints of tins. Oh, tins all the time. If you have paint in tube but no pan, you can use the plastic packaging of medicine or chewing gum. Ah, that's a really good idea. Very good idea. Okay, I'm gonna get started. This is a double shelved set, and the name is Woomer. Patty says, I have a mini Altoids tin that fits 5 colours, 4 primaries, cobalt and ultramarine, plus opera pink. Okay, which opera pink do you use that reactivates well and doesn't dry out so much? Because I find with opera pink, it dries out like badly. So hopefully I'll get this done in this time. I know that with pencil crayons I'm a little slower, but it's nice to try different things and for you to see different things. Hippo says, I have no issues with Daniel Smith watercolor opera pink. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I feel like the Daniel Smith are really good. They have more of a do they have honey in them? Because they definitely are more supple and don't seem to crack. Oh, my plate has got a bit smaller of ravioli. This is probably one of my favorite, I mean, I have a lot of favorite dishes, but the simplicity of it is wonderful. And also it being made with just butter and sage and nutmeg is so yummy. These were the raviolis we made in Italy. This was not my plate, just so you know. This was not my plate of ravioli. This was the communal plate of ravioli that people passed around to eat. It does look like that. I was like thinking, I did not have that many ravioli. We probably took like 5. Because we had lots of courses. I kind of wish they would have told us how many courses, but they didn't. Okay, I'm just going to see the color. The color is a little bit off orange. Reb, she got my package. Yay. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm glad you found it. That makes me happy. I was worried because I have a friend in California, and I sent her package and that didn't arrive, and so I was like, oh, where are all these packages going? Like, what are they doing with them? Okay, I'm trying to find the color for this ravioli, and I feel like there's a lot more green in it, so maybe I'm gonna have to take these greens. Yeah, I think they may be more green. I'm gonna go over with the yellow first. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? What was I thinking? Could be also the paper. The paper is very smooth, so it's not grabbing as much. We're gonna make it work. No, honey, they are vegan. Oh, Hippo says, oh, my science, Reb, I'm so relieved. Thank you for telling me. Oh, Hippo, I got your package. Not me. Did my package come? I thought you said I got your package, so I just saw that. Reb, did the package come? Okay, that makes me worried now. No, it's still missing. I will message you later. I want to file something with... Okay. See, I'm not sure if it comes through UPS. I don't know who it would come through. They made me file a declaration and tell me what is in there. Like, the US is making us do all this back work before we even send a letter. Like, they want us to tell you guys what's in it. Okay, let's go with a light. This is going to take a while. It's good practice just to slow down though, right? Oh, I thought the package had come. That's sad. Although whose came recently? Teresa. And I sent Teresa's around the same... No, I sent hers after I sent yours, Red. Okay. Where is my sharpener? Here. Oh, you have to do the same for packages but not for letters. Have you always had to do that, or is that quite new, Reb? Like, I had to do it if I was... We did always have to do it for packages, but this is like for letters that are larger than... Like, even envelopes we have to do it for now. Okay, I'm going to get some shadow on because I need some contrast, and I feel like getting contrast on the ravioli is going to take a while. So I'm going to get some shadows underneath the ravioli, and I need to adjust the color of that shadow as well. I think it could be the paper. We may be looking at an epic fail here. Stillman and Burns Zeta paper is probably not the best for pencil crayons. It's okay, we're going to keep going. We are going to keep going. You're probably all going, why? Why are you using pencil crayons? Just use paint. Well, because I've only really done one real study with these, and I loved it. But it was also in the other sketchbook, the 100-Day Project sketchbook that I did for Mexico, and it was of the Pandiyema. And the paper was fantastic in that. It's just, yeah, it's not grabbing. I mean, they do suggest wet medium for this. Mediums. You know, I read the news this morning, and I shouldn't have read the news because I am kind of angry. Well, I know, very angry. And I don't really want to talk about it. But someone has to stop him doing what he's doing. Like, he is ruining your country. Ruining it. And making a lot of other countries very fearful that, you know, you're not going to have good relations with anyone anymore. And I feel really bad for you guys. Anyway, that's it. I just like, it's been on my mind. I should not read the news in the morning. I really shouldn't. But it's, yeah, I just couldn't believe what he did yesterday. So, or what he's been doing, but really what he's done, and pulling out of climate change and all that. Like, it's awful. Awful, awful, awful. All right. He just doesn't care about anybody. Hippo says, I'm against violence, but JFK has been stopped for way less than that. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about something else. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up. It was just, it's on my mind. Okay, so I think we can get this. Just need to get the outline of these raviolis. We'll just work on the shadows. Yes, I'm gonna eat ravioli tonight. Nice. What do you have in your ravioli, Hippo? If you are vegan, what do you do? Just vegetables, mushrooms? Do you go out of your way to get vegan cheese, which actually isn't that bad? Because, yeah, I used to get it as well. Not that I was vegan, but I was trying to do non-dairy for a while. So I would get the vegan cheese, and it's actually quite nice. Good morning, Carolyn. How are you? Everybody, I have created 2 meets so far this month. We are going to be having one this Sunday and one the following Saturday. And if you haven't seen them, I did put links in paint and draw sessions in the chat. There's a big folder in the chat, and there's paint and draw sessions in there, and they have the Luma links. I've also updated the page for the paint and draw sessions, so you can go into there as well. So yeah, we've got this Sunday, we have a session with Nanette in 40 Fort, PA, Pennsylvania, and there's some beautiful images. You won't see the images until right before the session. And then Julia in Australia, she sent me images as well, and we're going to do hers not this Saturday, next Saturday. And that's, unfortunately for Europe, that's at 4 p.m. So you can either stay up late or watch the replay, because that was the time that worked for Julia. So So yeah, we have a couple of sessions. I'm trying to get a little bit more organized. Also, if you are part of the Hobonichi Club, that also there's a session for the Hobonichi Club. I haven't sent that one out yet. I think Louise and I are gonna get together and put that one on the site as well. But I have created the Luma for that, so that's coming up on the 26th, I think. Yeah, on the 26th. Oh, that's true. It's not as late as Art Hang Party. Yeah, how do you do Art Hang Party? Oh, Hippo says yes, spinach, mushroom, and smoked tofu. Oh, that's a good ravioli insert. And do you hand make your pasta and ravioli? Or does Frank make it for you? Okay, I may have to go the opposite way. The plate, I don't know if I'm going to do the plate. The plate has circles, like round, it's all circular, the little detail of the plate. I mean, I could, but I don't think it's going to match up because I think I've squished the plate over here, so that may not work. That may not work well. I can't see the raviolis here, but I'm going to mimic a little bit of shadow right down here. No, I don't have space for the fresh pasta here, unfortunately. We buy them fresh, ready to be stuffed in an Italian shop near here. Perfect. Scott said good and then took it away. Wait, you can leave your good. Oh. Good morning, Scott. All right, let's have a look. Let's see if I can get it a little bit more on the yellow side. I honestly, like, I admire people who work a lot with pencil crayons, because it is a labor of, it's almost like a meditation that you're just going over and over and layering, and I'm probably using them in not the right way. I'm just using them in my way. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that sheen. I think that's something that I will learn to do. Like, it's almost like leaving a white space, and you probably have to leave the white space with the raviolis as well. Okay, let's get that green on, a little bit of green, and then I can layer over the top of it for the actual raviolis. So because I have completely messed up where my raviolis are, I now have to build my own pile of raviolis. I think this color is okay. If you're just joining, our word today is simple meal. I'm not making it very simple though to paint it, that's for sure. I'm probably choosing the least simple way that I could do this. Okay, so we've got one ravioli here, which I have changed and moved, and then we've got also the leaf, which I can't forget to put the leaf on, and also right here. Just going to outline it so I don't go over it. And a little one here, I'm going to put one here. Today is Thursday. Today is our hang party. Is Melissa here? Melissa, what are you drawing today? Sorry, I haven't shared your post yet. I will share it later. Let us know what you are drawing today, and also if you want to draw some figures, you can go over to, I think I know what you're drawing. You're going somewhere, aren't you? Melissa is going somewhere with somebody today, like to a place, country. If you are looking to draw people and portraits, the Visual Arts Passage Drawing Hive has their Thursday night drawing together. Okay, so we have one here, and I'm going to add one down here. Oh, thank you, Hippo. Pictures from Marie Louise. Do you remember the place? Oh, Arabia. Yes. Oh, they will be good. They'll be really good. Okay, some of these I can make a little bit darker in certain areas. I'm getting hungry just looking at this. I think I've got all of the pieces. This one here, this one is going to be here. I think that's good. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more shadow over here underneath this side of the plate. Just because I'm going to have the light is coming from the top left, so there are certain areas that need to have a little bit more shadow. Or actually it's coming from top, like 11 o'clock. Once you determine where your shadow or where your light is coming from, it's like knowing the direction of the weather. Then you can plan accordingly. All right. Need to get some darker areas in. Oh, this could also be, so this is one that's coming here, the ravioli, and this one is here, and I can put some green underneath here, like this one underneath. What simple meal are you drawing? If you're drawing with us today, what is your simple meal? I want to know, because you know, some people may think a simple meal is just risotto, which is, for me, that is also another of my favorite simple meals. But like Patty put a turkey sandwich or a Thanksgiving dinner. So that may be a simple meal for somebody. For you guys, what is your simple meal? What is your favorite simple meal? Let me know. And if you're watching this afterwards, let me know what your favorite simple meal is as well. Okay, I still feel like the yellow isn't yellow enough. I'm not sure if doubling up on this and this will maybe help me, or with the greener color as well. Oh my goodness, I've only got 10 minutes left, huh? A simple meal, but not simple to draw with pencil crayons. Well, I can tell you that's probably the last time I just do a pencil crayon drawing live for the morning, because it's taking too long. Patty's is, oh, Reb, I do love a fried egg over rice as well. Yeah, I do love that. A runny fried egg over rice. Delicious. Hippo says pasta are my favorite. Any shape, any dressing. Yes, I do love pasta as well. Fresh pasta. Patricia said cheese quesadilla with avocado and green salsa. Yum. Annette says pasta with red sauce and a salad. Lovely. Annette says, hi. Hi, Annette. My favorite simple meal is Jamie Oliver's Funky Spaghetti since we painted it. We did. We painted it in 2020. Do I have that book nearby? That was, yeah. That was a good month. That was a great month with our funky recipes. No, they weren't all funky recipes. Colored pencil takes time. I know. It really does take time. And Reb, I don't think this is the right paper for layering at all. Because it's so smooth. There's like no grip. So I'm not sure if this is even going to... I mean, I'm gonna work at it. It's not... I can't not finish it, so it will be finished eventually today. I'll have to put like a TV show on or a movie and just plug away at it. Hey Melissa, how are you? We were talking about what our favorite simple meal is, and we also were mentioning your session this evening. Hippo was helping us out by telling us that you're going to Arabia with I want to say Maria Antoinette, Marie Louise. And that is, if nobody knows, but everybody really does know, that Melissa has her YouTube channel, and that is where you can go and draw with her this evening at 7 p.m. for Art Hang Party. I'll share it on my stories today. Yes, so this is not working out as I wanted it to. I'm going to go over with this color because they are all a little bit on the greeny side, and it's probably because of the spinach inside. But yeah, paper. Paper is important when you are using, I think the Royal Talons has better paper for pencil crayons. Does anybody have a favorite paper for pencil crayons? The Stillman and Banzetta paper is not for pencil crayons. Like, it's grabbing and it's fine, but it's not, the layering, it's difficult to layer. And I think I should probably go in here slightly dark as well. Yeah, it's so... Oh, you really like the Muji sketchbook for pencil crayons? Yeah, but I don't love the... I don't love the smoothness for pencil crayons. When I was using the... Oh, what was it called? The London book? I'm trying to think of the London book. Something of London. It wasn't Brooks of London. But the one that I did the 100-day project in. That one was so much better. Stonehenge 100% cotton vellum finish for colored pencil has a very slight tooth. Yeah, I probably need the very slight tooth. I think that would be better. Hi Teresa, good morning. Teresa, Hippo asks if you received the Merry Zionmas. Okay, I'm gonna go... Oh, I just saw that I broke that one. And Melissa says, yes, Marie-Louise used to live there. Tonight's art hang party should be very, or pretty relaxed. Cool. Okay, let's get some. That kind of is green in between there, but I don't want to do green. Maybe I'll do this gray. Actually, it probably needs to be a little bit warmer than that. And I think this one's going to be too much on this side. I'm going to have to mix. Because this is too warm, and then I need to bring it back with this one over the top. So it doesn't really... There's a little bit of tooth, but not enough. Teresa says, hi, yes, I got home to it. It's lovely. Oh, yay. I'm happy that all the mail is coming into you, Teresa, for your little gallery. If anybody else wants to send Teresa something for her little gallery, like she has a little gallery, like people have little libraries, the neighborhood ones, you can either contact her or contact me and I can send you her address. Oh yeah, I think I'm going to be here all day, so I'm going to log out soon, but I'll do a little bit more here before I go. It is definitely a long process. I mean, you can see they're starting to take a little bit more shape. Even that leaf needs to be a lot more on the blue side. Blue and green. And of course they don't have all the colors, so you do have to mix colors when you're working with pencil crayons. It's kind of like the brown needs green in it. Even for the shadows. See, I should be able to make that a lot darker, and I just can't. It's just sitting on top, all the wax. Teresa says, I'm only getting there tomorrow to put it in the gallery as I've been ill. Oh no, poor you. Hi, Martina. Yeah, Martina, it's a little bit of not going my way this morning because the paper is super smooth. This is the Zeta that I'm using. I will finish it, but it's definitely a work in progress. And I think I'm going to add some purple to this as well. It's going to turn out very colorful, that's for sure. Maybe not the colors that I want, but it will eventually. You'll eventually think, ooh, a plate of ravioli. I'm not sure if I want to eat that, but it's a plate of ravioli. So some pencils, I guess, grab a little bit better. Like I said before, I would never become or be good at like being a botanical artist or something like that, because you have to be so precise, and that's just not me, not my style. But this just shows you how one medium can be very different to another medium. And I know people use pencil crayons in different ways. You know, I could have used them a lot looser, I guess, but I just wanted to see what the pencil crayons did, like within their capabilities of like layering over each other, etc. So I'm quite happy with that. That's for, yeah, for sure. So if I put this purple in certain areas, I have to put it in everywhere. That's one thing, just to bring the uniformness. Is that a word? The uniformness? The cohesiveness out of all the colors, just to bring them together. I do love that purple in there though. That's fun. Maybe I should stop looking at the picture and just enjoy the process, right? I think the purple and the yellow work much better. If you guys have to go, I totally understand. I mean, this is a really slow process. Tomorrow, I just want to have a look at, see what is tomorrow's. The spoon looks like you could pick it up and use it. Oh, thank you. I mean, I've got a long way to go here for sure. Like I said, I think I may just close the picture in a minute and just work from what works in my head, only because when I'm doing this, like I know that I've got a ravioli here, it doesn't really match what is going on here because I made up my own pile and just took that inspiration picture for inspiration. I have to sort these out. I think there's one on top here, and then it goes over here. This one goes here, and then I think down here is going to have to be darker. And I'm not sure what's happening over here, so I think I'll fix that. Okay, the purple seems to work better at just layering. Maybe some, do you guys find that? I don't use colored pencils all the time. Do you find that some pencils go over, are better for layering than other colors? I mean, obviously the yellow won't go over the top of other colors, so maybe that's what I'm just missing. I'm thinking that I can go over with any color. If anyone has any suggestions, or I know that this is the wrong paper for this, that's for sure. I won't be trying pencil crayons. See, it was fine when I was doing oh, when will you get the invite to draw with you in the net? hang on. So the pencil crayons went really well over gouache. I didn't have a problem with them there. Just pencil crayons in this paper, having a little bit of a hard time. Scott, I'm going to show you before I go. Where to find. So if you go to here at the BSA Club, you can either go into Paint and Draw Sessions, okay, and right here, happening under Paint and Draw Sessions. So this is pinned in my Blue Shine Art Club. You have Nanette's World. You can register there. You can click there, and then you have Julia's World. Click there. Another place that you can go is the chat. So you go into the chat like from, hang on a second, I need to go here to view profile. It's taking its time. Oh, okay, so here, so I can go chat, and then I can go paint and draw here. So if you come down here, I have the sessions down here as well. So I'll always put them in here, and then you can click on them. What I didn't realize is that I can't send an email with this, but if you click to register, then you'll get an email, and that will remind you. Hope that helps. I hope that helps. Yes, some colors layer better than others, Reb said. Thank you. And I think gouache gives it some tooth. I think so too. And I'm so used to using like the mixed media, Reb, that I think I'm just, you know, kind of out of my comfort zone when it's just the pencil crayons. Make this a little bit greener. What are you guys all doing today? Anything exciting other than art hang party later and working probably? I'm gonna clean up my desk. Again, I feel like I'm constantly cleaning up my desk. And these edges should be uniform because we use that little like rolly thing for the edges of here. So they should all be uniform, but they're not. They should have a nice like zigzag wobble, or, you know what I mean. That I think is a little bit too orange, so I'm going to just add a touch of purple over the top of that. The purple has come to save me. It really is all about edges, light and dark, where things meet and take off and leave. Oh, Scott, I'm registered, thank you. Okay, great. Yeah, I was trying to send an email, but because I put it in that section, I'm trying not to clog up the chat. I'm trying to keep it to those areas so that, you know, it's almost like a little filing system so that you can just go under there and find things. Just, it'll be a little bit less messy, and I wish I'd thought about that at the beginning when I set up my Substack, just to keep everything organized. Okay, this is also probably not very good for my hands, and like need to keep stretching because I can feel that starting to cramp. See, so each of these has to be very, it has to be worked on a lot more. Like, I think this is probably the main one. Maybe I'll just leave the main one. Like, do a couple of more detailed ones and then leave the rest. I don't know, that would probably not work very well. That wouldn't look right. The one thing that pencil crayons does give you is time to really look what is in front of you. And that's kind of fun, to just slow down. See, I haven't really pressed hard at all. You can see if I do, it's going to give me a much deeper line. or deeper contrast. Hi, Teresa. I'm still here. Can you see? Well, actually, a lot of us are still here, so that's really nice. Thank you for sticking around. I decided to go with pencil crayons this morning, and it's not that I'm regretting it, but I definitely won't be doing a full pencil drawing sketch for a morning demo because it does take so long, and like I'm paying attention to some of them and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta do all these over here, but it is also making me slow down. So I mean, that's not always a bad thing, right? Oh, today is Thursday, so I am going to mention that because we have a few YouTubers here. We have Melissa, whose art hang party is tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. We have Teresa, you have your YouTube, and Hippo, you have your YouTube. Teresa, you don't do, and Reb has her YouTube. There is like the YouTube gang. Teresa and Reb, you make videos, but do you do lives as well? I know that because I was asking if Reb wanted to do a live with me, and Hippo, you're going to do a live with me as well this month sometime, right? We're going to organize that. Hippo has a live on Sunday. Hippo, what are you drawing this Sunday? Because, yeah, I realized that it is, right now, it is Thursday, so I won't see anybody until next Tuesday here on YouTube. So we can chat a little bit about what do you have new going on your channel. So if you want to write in the chat and tell us what you are up to, that would be great. I saw that, was it Teresa that sent you some lovely goodies, Hippo, in your video yesterday? And you were testing them? Now, Hippo is in Paris, so her session is in French, but she can speak very good English. So if you are ever on there, you can chat in English and she'll respond to you in English. So don't feel like you can't be included in the conversation, because she will definitely chat with you. I love that. Hippo said yes, it was our Christmas gift to each other. That's lovely. Teresa says, I don't do lives yet. Okay, well, if you wanna, when you do, if you wanna come on here and we can do a live together, Teresa. Podemos hablar en español también. Podemos hacer uno todo en español. Será muy buena, ¿no? Con mi acento inglesa. Accento. Accento is Italiano. Accent, asiento in Spanish, I think. And Patty, you haven't done a live with me for a long time, so maybe you can do a live with me soon too. Please message me, like, if you know that I'm live on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I would love to have guests on here. It's nice to chat with people while you're painting and drawing. And you hear me all the time, so it will be really nice to listen to other people's stories. Oh, oh yeah, because you're in Portugal, right? Teresa, are you Portuguese? Portunol. I should know. Yes. Okay, well, you can teach us Portuguese. All I know in Portuguese is obrigado, and I think that's it. That's not much, is it? Moving across to these over here. Now I'm going to have to find a quote for a simple meal. You know what? It does a 360. So this simple meal takes a long time to make. And it's a labor of love because you are making the pasta yourself, you're making the filling, you're cutting them. So I think there's a correlation between me using these pencil crayons and it taking a long time, and just there's a parallel between the pasta making and the drawing. That's how I'm seeing it anyway. But I probably could have made fresh pasta in this time that I'm drawing. This purple has been my lifesaver. It's slowly coming together, everybody. It doesn't look like this exactly, but it is, I think you can tell they're ravioli, so that's good. I'm happy that you can tell they're ravioli. Now it can be a little bit rougher. Now that I've got the basic shapes and the shading, I can go over a lot of it with the color just to give it that more just a glow color. Cooking is a labor of love. Yes, it totally is. Thank you, C, loving the extra time this morning. I know, sorry for the extra time. I'm going to erase some of these you can see they're not erasing, but I'm going to erase some of the line here to make it a little bit softer, because I want the underside of this plate to have more shadow. So I want to make this up here disappear a little bit. You know what's great about these pencil crayons though? They don't smudge at all. There's no smudging on these. My plate is not very round. That's okay. I could have made that a little bit better. And Hippo says, and sharing food is sharing love. It totally is. Janice, gotta run. I have a haircut this morning. Your ravioli are amazing. I wish they were actually real so that I could actually have some for breakfast. Teresa says, you're superb with languages too because the accent is perfect. I'm not sure the accent is perfect. Oh, for obrigado. Obrigado. I had a lot of Brazilian friends in Mallorca when I was living there. And I knew a lot more when I was living there. But I have lost it, so. It really does. It's something to say about living in the country and learning the language. Really, that's how you immerse yourself in learning a new language. Very important. Okay, some of the edges can leave. I am grateful for this purple. Does it have a color name? It's just called Royal Purple. But I am very grateful for it today. I should probably go. I can hear the pitter-patter of little feet upstairs, which means that Piper is awake, and I need to take her out for a nice walk. I think the temperature is finally at a temperature where you can walk for longer than 10 minutes outside. And the ice is slowly melting, which is lovely. So I'll see some of you in Zoom tomorrow morning. Always look forward to our Zoom sessions with our BSA club. Oh, I don't like the edge of this one. Let's change that slightly. And this one as well. This one I can't really do too much about because that's the light is catching up there, so I want to leave that there and not touch it. I'm not sure what's happening here. I think there's like 2 here, so let's split that up. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I know that I could totally go into all the greens as well with the purple. Look at that, changes it even more. Okay, I know you guys have got to get on with your day. Have a really good day, everybody. Oh, the quote. I think that's a really good quote, Hippo. I think it is too. Okay, so let's get that one on the other page. Okay, where did it go? It disappeared. Where is it? Hippo, where is it? Oh, here you go. No? Did it disappear? Did they take the quote away? The sharing, where did that go? Oh, cooking is a labor of love, and sharing food is sharing love. Sharing food is sharing love. Can I do that? Sharing food is sharing love. That one. Okay. I'm going to just put it here so that I don't forget it, and then I will embellish it later. There. So, Hippo got us this one as well. Through the window, the world awaits. I love that too. Busy hands, calm minds. Tierra libertad. Eat simply, live simply. More stretching, less stressing. I run on coffee and dreams. And the joy of sharing. Sharing food is sharing love. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all for sticking around. I'm sorry it took so long. I will speak to you, or some of you I will see tomorrow morning. Hippo, it deserves a sticker. How'd you give a sticker? It deserves a sticker. What do you mean it deserves a sticker? Hippo says, sorry, I was busy. Frank's train has been cancelled again. He was supposed to come home yesterday. Train cancelled because of snow. He booked a train for today and it was just cancelled too. Oh no. I'm sorry. Thank you, Hippo, for the quotes. They're great. And this one is just simple meal. Have a good day, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, she means I need to create a sticker about it. Yes, create a sticker about it. And this one, Hippo. Through the window, the world awaits. I love that. Bye, everyone.